Welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs. On this episode, we talk about our pets in our lives, and we talk about the sassiness of snapping turtles. It's all today on Will Podcast for Laughs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of Will Podcast for Laughs. It is I, your beloved, kind of sort of host, one of 3, the great and powerful Taylor.
Co-host.
But we got Taylor and
Ian.
And
V.
Fantastic. So thank you guys for tuning in once again. A beautiful week. To our Twitch viewers at home, thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
You guys get a bit of behind the scenes look. So in case you guys do not know, we don't record when we air them. I know, shockers.
You know, a lot of people were asking me that this week. Like,
Are you
they're
guys
like,
up at 6 a.m.?
Wait, are you getting up every morning and doing this? And I'm like, yes, I am a superhero. I get up at 4 a.m. and I record and then I go to work. Like, no, that's not how it works.
So this is what happens. If you're in video production, you probably know the same issue. If you're a photographer, you definitely know the issue. Is when you record or you take a picture and then it turns out fuzzy or it doesn't turn out like really good at all, and so you're just like, dang it, but you don't know until you get to that point. When we record these, our audio, we don't know it's good until we get to post. So week 1, after doing some edits, it's pretty okay. I don't want to say bad.
Rough.
Yeah, but
Rough.
It definitely needed some help. So we thank you for still sticking around for us. Just because, it's rough and we're getting better. We're
learning.
Radio broadcast students, but we're used to like one mic. So
Yeah.
the fact that we're doing 3, it's pretty rough.
It creates some conflict.
And it's early. Anybody that expects us to be the AAA top podcast,
That'd be me.
she expects that of us.
Well, I think here's the thing. Like, we have to understand that we're stepping into a world and a genre that there's a lot of, it's like anything, there's a lot of competition.
There's a lot of
And we
competition.
recognize that we're not perfect and we're going to be better. But the bottom line is, from the beginning, what we said, boys, we just want to make people laugh.
yes,
That's it.
and that is
That's
the
the
entire
goal.
point of this.
And
Humor.
I think we'll just real quick, because we're going to get into our topic, we want to give a shout out to the people who did support us this week.
Yes.
Yes,
If
definitely.
you gave, even if you listened for a split second, even if you just like clicked on it out of curiosity, that's cool. The people closest to us are kind of the people supporting us right now, and that's tough because we're kind of hearing the same stuff that they already know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I have a couple girlfriend in New York who listened all week. Mary, shout out to her, she's awesome. And then my girlfriend Chris listened to all of them. My girlfriend Brittany, like they all listened and they gave feedback, and that's awesome.
That's awesome.
But listen and then spread the word.
Yes.
That's
Tell
what we
people
need
about
now.
us.
Yeah, we were talking before you went live on Twitch. We were talking about like how to expand, and the truth is how to expand is to put out good content that
Yes.
people want to share.
But that's where we need your guys' help too, because we tell us.
Feed us things that are funny.
What do you like that? What do you like? What do you not like? You know, what do you want to hear? And we'll do it.
We're open to constructive
We'll
criticism.
go to Branson, Missouri.
We don't
do it.
We don't want trolls.
No.
But we do honestly, if you have something like constructive feedback for us, if you any way that we could improve, and then if you think we're doing great, then spread it out. Like, hey, I know this guy, I know this girl, I know they're doing this great podcast with a couple of their radio broadcasting friends, and I think that's great.
We appreciate the promotion.
Yeah. You got a different TV.
Yeah, it's just about my other little TV. I have two little TVs.
Oh.
Upgrade.
I have no TVs.
I just couldn't find the other one.
Okay, are we ready for
so-
the episode?
Yes, and one last thing.
Go
Now
ahead.
we're 7 minutes in. I apologize. Hello to Branson, Missouri.
Oh my gosh.
Greetings, Branson.
You guys, if you want to hook us up with
We follow you on Twitter.
a free
Follow
flight,
back.
free flight, a room reservation, we want to do a showdown in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, seriously, if anyone has any connections
To Branson,
Missouri,
hook us up.
no joke.
We want it.
We're
Please
there.
tell us, because
Anytime.
that's a real thing that we've looked at. I literally looked up flights.
Yeah,
I was like, let's do it. Let's go.
like-
Which I think it'd be funny because we would go and they would be like, they would not know, but we'd be like, here we are, Branson. And they'd just be like, we don't.
Who the hell are you?
Why are you here? But
What are
I
you
think it would
people
be
doing?
interesting. Maybe it could happen. We might do it.
Yeah.
All right. So today, what are we talking about, Taylor?
We're talking-
Ian, what are we talking about?
Pets.
Pets.
Pets. It was like a
The
test.
secret life of pets.
Ooh, I love that movie. I feel like it's very
I don't
accurate.
think I ever saw that one.
It's
You never saw? It's a
It's
cartoon.
not that good.
It's cute. Oh my gosh, stop it. It's a cartoon and it's super cute and it talks about what pets do when we leave.
I get it,
Which,
yeah.
have you ever
think I
seen
saw the
those
commercials.
YouTube videos of like people who have the camera set up on their pet like while they're gone and then they post like videos of what their pets actually do when they're gone?
Yeah.
They don't do much. They just kind of, it's sad. Most of them sit by the door.
They wait
or they
for you to
wait
come
for their,
back.
because they have no sense of time.
No.
They don't know. They're like, why are you going outside to pee? It's taking way too long. Because that's the only thing they go outside to do.
Yeah.
So like, what are you doing out there?
That's true. That's true.
But we're talking about pets today because today is National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
National Dress Up Your
So
Pet
we
Day.
want to see all of your little cuties, dressed up or not. Send us the photos. We want to know. But we're going to talk about the pets that we have.
Yes.
And I would like to talk about the pets that I would want. I'm weird.
Oh.
I would want a penguin.
Penguin? Oh,
Yes, could you
I want a
imagine having a
corgi.
A corgi?
I want a corgi.
I do too, actually. My next dog that I plan on getting is going to be a corgi.
Why?
I've kind of decided on that.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna, because so my wife doesn't like dogs, so I don't think I'm gonna get a corgi.
Yeah.
But so I'm always been
They're
a lover
cute.
of big dogs.
Mhm.
Like my family, we had golden Labradors, and one of them had more Labrador, one had more Retriever, and they were just fluffy, beautiful love dolls. But they're big dogs.
Yeah.
So it's like corgi. We could take a corgi into an apartment and it'd be fine. It's a small dog. And have you ever seen a corgi's butt?
Oh, yes.
No.
It's adorable.
When a corgi butt moves, it's like
Just wiggles.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
it is.
You guys are missing the very, very cute side to side motion that both of them just made together.
Here, I'm not even gonna send you one. I'm just posting into our Hangout
The link
just
to the
a
Google
link
pictures.
to Google image search results for corgi butt.
And see, here's what we're gonna do from now on, guys. So we launched our website. So the stuff that we're talking about that you guys can't see, we're gonna
my
post it
God.
all on the website. So you guys can go there to the blog. You can see exactly what we're talking about. So that way you can be joining all the fun of the shenanigans that we're looking at and laughing at.
Dat butt dough.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. Woo! Look at that. Shake it, shake it. Shake it. Look at that. Shake it, shake it.
Oh my gosh. They're looking at corgi butts.
It's
That's what's
wonderful.
happening in my life right now. How did this
Welcome to
become
Blue
reality?
Podcast for Last, the corgi butt episode.
The corgi butt.
Oh my God, look at the 8-bit corgi.
So
He's
do
too
you
adorable.
don't have
Sorry,
any
what?
dogs because your
No.
wife is not a dog
Yeah, no, she's
person?
not a dog. Fortunately, so her alleyway that she grew up in, there was a dog that would chase her.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And so yeah, no, she's
Was it a
super
corgi?
afraid. No,
Oh,
no,
with his
but,
butt?
but she, yeah, that was the scariest
She has
thing ever.
butt
The
nightmares?
corgi
Yeah.
just vibrating across the.
So she has bad experience with it, so now she's
Yeah, and
she's
unfortunately she's
no
allergic
go.
to the cats, so no
Yeah.
cats.
Oh, so no pet. Do you have a fish?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
She has a husband. And
Yeah,
that's the big.
that is a big pet.
And she has to clean up after me.
It's true.
I'm-
You take them on walks.
Yeah, I mean she has to
And
clean
make sure
my,
they're
You
fed.
gotta clean my litter box.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, oof, I take some pretty hefty.
Yeah.
I gotta bury. I feel like I had to go through this whole like funeral process when I'm burying my dead.
That makes sense.
It's pretty well because I mean they served a great purpose. So I gotta be
Yeah.
like
A great purpose.
purpose.
Ian, do you have pets?
Yeah, I do.
Tell us what you got.
Quite a few. Well, me, myself, just me, I have one dog, but in my
What
family
kind of dog?
is a Chihuahua.
Oh! She's a big skin.
She's a 15-pound Chihuahua.
Oh my
She's a
gosh.
little overweight.
That's big.
She's a little overweight.
How
but,
old is she?
She's about 12 years old. And
She's sassy.
Yeah, she's
Every
a little
Chihuahua
sassy.
I've ever met is really
she's very
sassy.
cute. I could bring.
That's super cute. We're gonna post pictures
I'll
of
whip out a
Ian's,
picture
of
and
Ian's
I'll
dog.
send it
And
to
then,
you.
so you have more though through with your girlfriend.
My sister has one dog, and then my girlfriend has four,
Dang.
five dogs.
Oh my God.
That's a
Five.
lot of
3 small
dogs.
dogs and 2 big ones. Yeah.
Did she get them all at the same time?
No.
That's
No,
always
over
my
time.
like when I meet people who have multiple pets. I'm like, how did you do that? How did you merge
It was over time. Just
one with the other? Because
you just kind of force them to get along. You know,
I
keep
guess.
them off of each other.
I grew up with a little it's a French dog. It's a Bichon Frichet.
That's a
That's
fancy
the-
sounding name.
Yes.
With it.
Yes, they're lap
Oh.
dogs. They don't go outside.
No, they do not.
No, they don't go out there where the peasants go.
Oh.
But
No.
that's what the car dog I
The
grew up with.
commoners.
Yes.
The commoners.
And then he died when I was like in high school. It was really sad. Then my mom went out and got the exact same kind of dog, and we are like, Mom, too soon.
Like a sequel.
Like the exact same dog. And then get this, my first dog, his name was Rocky.
Hmm.
She named our next dog Roxy. I'm like, Mom, again,
Literally sequel.
too soon.
Literally.
But so we had Roxy. Well, my dad went out and got a German Shepherd. Her name's Daisy. Daisy hated Roxy. Like, she would attack her, and we could not get them to get along, no matter what we did. It was so bizarre. When they were close for a little while, and then one day Daisy just attacked Roxy out of the blue. She literally bit her eyeball out of her face. And we're like, whoa!
Whoa.
And now Daisy, because Roxy died now, which is also sad, but Daisy still is around, and she will not play nice with any other dogs. All my sisters have dogs. We try to bring them in the house. Daisy does not play with dogs. It's weird.
Yeah.
She's very territorial. I think she just loves my dad that much. She doesn't want anyone else near my dad.
Yeah.
Which
Dogs
is-
can be very possessive. over
Right?
people. Yeah.
Isn't that bizarre? But she's super
I mean,
sweet
yeah.
and big and friendly to like kids and people. But if you're a dog, you're probably gonna lose an eyeball if you go near Daisy.
Probably gonna lose an eyeball.
Oh my God.
Which is weird because she's a German Shepherd. She's not like a violent breed.
I have
you know?
other pictures of her, but that's the one I found for now. It's uploading to the thing.
Sweet.
See my
The puppies.
small
I-
chihuahua.
I'm allergic to cats,
You
so
allergic to cats?
I have not had a cat, but I have two of my little close girlfriends have cats, and then my boss just got a cat, and he's hilarious.
Oh,
Cats are they crack me up because they like her cat. So his name is Bowie. They have a security system on their desk, and the cat will jump up on the security system and start pawing at the screen at the cars that are driving by because
Yeah.
it's like the street, and he thinks he can catch the cars. So he's like pawing
That's
at these
funny.
cars, and like he gets past the keyboard and like it messes on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Like cats are really funny. I wish I wasn't allergic. I would have one.
Yeah, my dad has a cat, and then we have a cat at my house, and then at my girlfriend's house, there's two cats there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cats are cute. You had to give up your cats though.
Yeah, Boo Boo and Schrodinger.
Is she super allergic? I'm super allergic.
Super allergic. So like we did an allergy test, and like it was the only thing that like they had like a 60 the allergy
Yeah,
test.
yeah.
It's the only thing that hit like 5 millimeters. Like it's like super
Wow.
swollen on,
Yeah.
on cats.
That
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah. Well, it's incredible. It's like night and day. We took them back home for Christmas. We took them back to my parents' house, and like since then, easy street. It's been
Yeah.
totally fine.
Definitely.
Can you be allergic to other pets? Is anyone out there allergic to anything different, like a frog, or
I'm sure you
like
could
Devin's allergic to fish, but not
Okay.
the touching fish, like consuming fish.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, can you be allergic to camels? Can you be allergic to turtles? And here's my other question: what did people do back in the day when they were allergic to pets and like there was no medicine?
They didn't get a pet.
But like sometimes they were just around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Like, did they just deal with it?
I suppose.
Like
I mean, well, like my best friend Carson, he like really allergic to cats, but
Uh-huh.
I've always had cats, and he always loved coming over to my house. So he would come over to my house, and for the first 3-4 years of our friendship, every time he go to sleep on the couch or something, he'd come wake up in the morning, he'd be all puffy and itchy and all that.
He's
And
like, it's great.
nowadays, he's built up a complete tolerance to it.
Wow.
He has no allergy to cats that is like causing him problems anymore. It doesn't even affect him anymore. But it took like years to get to that point.
That's
of-
great. See, the
constantly being
body
around
is an
cats.
amazing thing.
Yeah.
You can accomplish anything. What did you find?
So it doesn't look like you could be allergic to a frog in the same sense as like a cat.
Okay.
Where like cat dander is what you're actually allergic to.
Right.
You can't be allergic to a frog if you eat it.
Ew.
There's a story here. A 6-year-old girl was admitted
frogs.
to a hospital for an episode of a severe allergic reaction after eating boiled frog legs.
Oh, that's a thing.
It is a thing. Yeah.
And you know, in New Orleans they eat alligator and crocodile.
We went last March. We went. My beautiful wife and I. We went on a honeymoon to Florida. Yay! And we went to a place called the Catfish Place in St. Cloud, Florida. Pretty good food. All super greasy, but the best orange honey you're ever gonna have in your life. Total sidetrack though. The dish we got like this boil of different like fried foods. You had like fried chicken. You had fried alligator. You had fried
So you
shrimp,
did it.
and fried toad.
Ooh, I can do it. I can't do it. Like I was in New Orleans and they were like, "You got to try it," and I was like, "I can't. I'm a chicken person. That's
Not
it.
feeling it.
Chicken and cows."
It is the weirdest thing to see like these little frog legs. They're so like flat and tiny.
There was something I ate with my bosses. I'm gonna have to ask them what it was, but it was one of those things where they brought it and it was still on the plate, like moving.
Ew.
I know, but it was weird. It was like this weird delicacy thing. We were in Italy and they brought it out, and I was like, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
It was
No, I mean,
gross.
no, thank
But
you.
But it was like part of it. They're like, no, it's definitely dead. Like it's cooked. It's just part of what it does.
I heard a story about somebody who ordered a fish where they one of those places where
Yes.
like you see like in the tank and you choose it, they boil it for you,
Oh.
and when it got to the table, its back fin was still,
No, see, I would
and
freak
it's like
out.
its gills were still kind of doing
Oh
this,
gosh.
and it was just like. That sounds like a terrible.
It's like-
that's the equivalent, like a Christmas Story. The whole thing with the goose was like it's smiling at me. Like I imagine the whole thing about like the fish still like
Yes.
it's like it's not dead. You didn't boil it good enough.
It's like it reminds me of the scene from A Shark Tale.
Oh.
When
that movie.
when the little shrimp is like trying to not be eaten. Oh my gosh, it breaks my heart every time.
It's still really good in the orphanage,
Yeah.
and it's
And I got a family and my sister. And you're like, oh, I'm never eating shrimp ever again. You were so cute. And then I ate shrimp. But it was super cute.
It was super cute.
Okay, I want to get your guys' feelings about this story that happened this week.
Talk to us.
So there was a teacher. I don't know if you guys heard about this. There was a teacher in Idaho who went to trial because he was accused of feeding a live puppy, to a snapping turtle. Did you hear about this?
I
Yes,
think
I did hear
that,
about
yeah.
this, and the person's a jerk.
Okay, so for those of you out there who don't know, we'll put the link on the website. You guys can read the story for yourself. But he was found not guilty of animal cruelty because they said that it's no different than hunting or...
Putting a puppy in a snapping turtle's mouth is not anything different than hunting.
It's the same. You're still killing an animal.
It is different than hunting. Excuse me. Like
But
that's
their
terrible.
logic, the defense.
So the snapping turtle is now a gun?
They're just saying, what's the
What?
difference? What's the difference between shooting a deer and killing a puppy via snapping
Okay,
turtle?
hold on, no. You have to have a license to kill the deer. We don't
That
kill
is true.
dogs in the United States.
That's true. So here's the thing, because you think like, okay, you hear that and you're like, oh my gosh, what kind of human feeds a live puppy to a snapping turtle?
Yeah.
So here's the details, the facts that you need to know, which I don't know if it'll make it better or worse in people's heads.
It was a bloodthirsty
The
snapping
puppy
turtle.
was ill. The puppy was dying. So the puppy was part of a big litter, and it was malnutrition, and they had tried, the teacher and his kids had taken it in, and they tried to like feed it back to health, and it wasn't getting healthy. My question is, why didn't it go to a vet? But that's neither here nor
Yeah,
there.
I feel like that makes it worse, honestly.
Yeah. So then he said he was doing justice to the puppy because the puppy was dying, and so he fed it to the snapping turtle so it couldn't have a purpose or whatever. But isn't that crazy that happened, and they just not accused of any sort of animal
See, I don't see any
cruelty?
reason to feed a puppy to a snapping turtle. Snapping turtles eat other things. They don't naturally eat puppies. I don't see any reason to feed a snapping turtle a puppy. You could get the dog put down humanely.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Messed
So,
up.
well, I'm glad we all agreed that that's messed up because I
Yeah.
was a little worried. I'm going to bring it up. And someone's like, that makes total sense.
I agree.
I agree. That makes sense. I've done that before. Like, what's the difference between a snapping turtle and like a regular turtle?
Snapping turtles have a razor sharp beak and they bite.
Where do those
They're
exist?
turtles that snap.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
very long
stop it,
necks.
Taylor.
They're turtles that go
I mean,
They're sassy turtles.
like, I ain't a tortoise.
I'm a turtle.
They're
I'm a
turtles with
turtle,
attitude.
girl. Turtle. Get it. Turtle.
That's so good.
Snaps for reassurance.
That's so funny.
Yeah, well, snapping turtles are from. I know that some of them are from here. We have like alligator snapping turtles in the United States and stuff like that. So I mean,
Can you have them as pets?
Yeah. If you
They're
get
not dangerous?
I think they are. You have to
The
get a
sec-
license for them.
The secret life
Okay.
of exotic pets.
Ooh, snakes. Okay, so I have a snake story for you guys.
Oh, okay.
So my mom called me one morning, and she was like, Vanessa, you're not believe what just happened to me. And I was like, pretty sure I will, Mom, would go for it. So she told me, I was walking out of the house this morning, and there was a snake in the driveway. Now, my family lives in northern Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay, not anywhere near a mountain. There's no sort of like wildlife around them. And my mom is deathly afraid of everything. So it was just, she was freaking out. She was like, I had to run it over with the car because I went in to get your dad and he was on a conference call and he wouldn't come out and help me. And she's panicking. I'm like laughing. I'm like, Mom, it's probably not that bad. It wasn't that. She's like, I swear, Vanessa, it was a rattlesnake. I'll send you a picture. So she ends up sending me a picture and it's like a legitimate, wasn't a rattlesnake, but it was a big snake. Like it wasn't a pet snake. It wasn't that big. I don't know the exact kind of snake it was, but it was.
It depends. I mean, like it could have been a pet snake.
It wasn't like, I was thinking like, you know the little ones that you buy like from the store that are like fake to like freak out your siblings, the little tiny ones. Yeah. It wasn't that. It was like a pretty big sized snake. But here's where the story gets even better. So I call my dad and I'm like, Dad, how can you not help Mom when there's a snake in the driveway? And he was like, oh yeah, I saw that last night when I was coming home. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, last night I was driving in and I saw the snake in the driveway, so I ran it over and killed it, and I forgot to go back out and pick it up. So my mom thinks that she killed the snake, but it was already dead. He goes, she came running in, banging on the door, and I'm like, it's already dead. Don't worry about it, Susie. And she was so freaked out about it. And then my dad emailed, like, there's like a whole snake protection people, animal control people. They came out and like investigated, but I just thought it was so funny. She thought she killed a snake and she didn't. I'm like, Mom.
Dang, this is a pretty like just sad episode.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't have any really good.
Well, no, because like even like the pet stories, it was just like like
my dog died.
Roxy, and then
Rocky and Roxy.
Rocky, and then the like.
Yeah.
I've actually.
Okay, tell us something good. Tell us something good about
your Chihuahua. The poor guy. He looks like he's getting old.
Oh, she's quite old. She's about 12 years old.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's
pet story. Pets are awesome. I think she's going, but like my one girlfriend that just got a cat. Like she got a cat because she lives all alone, and she was like, I'm gonna get a cat to keep me company. And I think people who have pets, they're just happier. They have someone like Devin has had Chewy his whole life since he was like 14 years old, and it's just been him and Chewy. And he loves it. Like, Chewy will follow him everywhere. Chewy will go anywhere Devin goes. And he's, like, his best friend. It's just sad because pets, you know, they don't outlive humans. Well, unless they're turtles.
Well, if anything, that's what sucks about, like, with Boo. So Boo and I, we grew up together because I was 11 when we got Boo. And when I moved out of the house in with my wife, I left the cats behind at my parents'. And then we eventually moved them in.
Right.
And then to get rid of them again, I was just like, that sucks. Because now it's like, Boo is up there in years. This June, Boo will be 15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, Boo, unfortunately, will go, and I won't be there. And that's depressing.
It is sad. They had I know this is already sad, but we'll just go with it. They did a study and they surveyed all these veterinarians.
Veterinarians.
Thank you. And they asked them, like, what's the best and worst parts of your job?
Yeah.
And they were saying that more than 80% of pet owners, dogs particularly, will not be there when they put their puppies down, their dogs down. They don't want to be there. And they're like, that's the saddest thing. They were putting the article out because they were trying to encourage pet owners, like, we know it's hard for you, but imagine, like, your pet's sitting there confused and they don't know where their owner is, and these people just don't want to be there because they can't handle it emotionally. Yeah. But then the last person they see is the vet, and that's so sad. And I was like, that's heartbreaking. Be with your dog.
Yeah, really.
Gosh. But hopefully that doesn't happen to anybody. Dogs will live forever. Ask Devin. He'll tell you Chewy's going to live to 100. Okay. That's fine.
We've twice had to put down a dog. And both
hard.
Times.
It's sad.
One time I was like there, like laid down next to her. Her name was Princess. Mm-hmm. I was laying down next to her, petting her as she passed. And then Buddy, poor Buddy, somehow, some way, it was post Thanksgiving, and he got a hold of turkey bones.
Uh-oh.
And turkey bones are terrible for dogs' stomachs.
Because of the way they shatter.
And it flipped the dog's stomach inside, and so he basically had like a mass. And we just thought, like, oh, maybe it's just gas. Maybe because he was an older dog too. It's like maybe he just needs to let it go. Never let him go. And we took him to the vet that night. Told us about the fact that his stomach had flipped, and so it was either like $5,000 surgery, or put him down. And so we put him down.
Oh.
And that was the same thing. Like, the poor guy was in pain, And
Yeah.
if anything, just to see,
That's what's hard.
to see, like, if anything, the limpness of him. I was like, it was depressing. It was sad. And it's just great content for a laugh podcast. But yeah, if anything, it was relief. Just because it was like he was in pain,
Yeah.
but now he's not in pain anymore.
Exactly. And that's what you got to keep remembering is that, like, your pets, they're awesome. And I love that pets are always so happy to see you. Well, dogs. Cats, they're a little different. But dogs, you come home and they're just, like, super stoked. They don't know they don't care what you do to them. Like, Daisy, she drove me up the wall when I lived at home. And I'd be like, Daisy, go away. And she'd just be sitting there every day just, what's up? What's up? What's up? And I'm like, gosh, dog, don't you remember that I told you to leave yesterday? No.
No.
No memory of that whatsoever. But, well, guys, we want to hear your dog stories.
Yes.
Not sad
Funny
stories.
Or
Funny
pets in general.
Yes,
it's
pets
not
in
just
general.
dogs, cats,
I
not
want
snapping
penguin.
turtles.
I want a penguin. I want a mini pig. I want a mini pig and a penguin to be friends. They can be super cute. So if you have any, please tell me. I want a camel. I'm just weird. But don't forget to check out the website. We'll have the links there about the stuff that we talked about today.
Sure, yeah.
We'll show you Ian's adorable little chubby chihuahua.
My barrel-shaped chihuahua.
And don't forget to dress up your pet for National Pet Day.
Yes.
Please, and send us photos because I want to see cute little pigs in outfits. Pig in a tutu. Oh my god.
I'm sure if you look it up, it's there.
Yeah,
I know.
it's out there. Come on,
I
it's
wanna
just the
see
internet.
it.
It's out there.
This is the internet.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, again, we thank you for tuning in and tuning out. It's been a depressing episode, but a good episode.
Sorry
I think.
for coming back with that one.
Well, no, I think yes, no. Our Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I think, was the best episode so far. But
Yep.
I think this
Possibly.
episode was probably the next best one, just
This one was
because
good.
I feel like we covered a lot and we talked about a lot of good things.
Yeah, reality, man. It happens, and it is what it is. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, tune in tomorrow. We're gonna change gears here. We're gonna turn off the pets.
Yes.
We're gonna turn on the pet peeves.
Ooh, that was
boy.
good, Taylor.
That was a what a twist.
We're gonna take the S off and we're gonna have a peeve at the end.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, come listen to us complain tomorrow.
Yep. So again, thank you all, and as always, stay amazing and good night, Branson, Missouri.
Good night, Branson, Missouri.
Bye.